Hello, Alive Again Alliance. This is Shekinah. Thank you for joining us for yet again another week in the year in the Bible with us. I hope that your week has been going well so far, and I'm excited to see you all tomorrow. This week, on today, Saturday, we had the scriptures of Exodus 29 through 31. And these were definitely some interesting chapters. They were very long, so I hope you read them and bared through them. But I found them interesting because I feel like all three chapters just provided some profound insights into the nature of God's holiness, his instructions for worship, and also the significance of priesthood, which all tied into the importance of obedience to his covenant. And so, like, to break all of that down, in chapter 29, we see God talking about holiness and separation. And we see this in Aaron and his sons and the requirements and instructions for priesthood and the detail that went into that. And then in chapter 30, we see the themes of sacrifice and atonement and God's instructions and details on what is to be done for sacrifice and what is to be done to become atoned. And then that leads into anointing and God giving instructions for anointment oil and what that looks like. And then incense, creating incense and what ingredients to use. And it's just all very detailed, very put together. You can tell like a lot of thought was put into this. God really had a method that he wanted the people to follow, a ritual that he wanted the people to follow that would keep their hearts focused on him. And then in 31, we see God, chapter 31, we see God empowering certain members, certain people with the ability to have wisdom and understanding and skills to build the tabernacle, the place of worship for God, and the different furnishings inside. And so we just really seeing this whole big picture of God creating his holy nation and his priesthood, and what that really looks like for him. And then for me, what was the biggest thing was at the end of 31, God talking about the significance of the Sabbath. And so what really stuck out to me was in Exodus chapter 31, and I'm going to read a little bit from it, 16 through 17. And it says, "The Israelites are to observe the Sabbath, celebrating it for the generations to come as a lasting covenant. It will be a sign between me and the Israelites forever. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, and on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed." And that is just such a great reminder to me to ensure that the Sabbath day, which I feel like most of us celebrate on Sunday, remains the Lord's day, remains the day that we get rest and refreshed in order to fight during the rest of the week, to push back against whatever attacks we get from the enemy, and also just to be refreshed in our spirits and just reconnect with the Lord if we are getting distant, and put us right back on the right track to continue to press in and connect with him. And for me, that's been looking like pressing into this Bible in a year. And so it's just like encouraging to know that God created this covenant of a Sabbath, of providing a day for us to just set it apart, keep it holy, keep it the Lord's, and really just build that relationship with him and press into who he wants us to be. And then the chapter ends with like the Lord speaking to Moses. And I love how it talks about how the tablets of stone that he gives him, the 2 tablets, are inscribed by the finger of God. And that just shows how personal God was with this whole process. Like God was there and he was inscribing the law with his very own finger on these tablets that he gave to Moses and entrusted Moses to bring to the people. And I just think that's so neat to see how God was very present with Moses and very present with his instructions to the people. And that just is a huge reminder of why it is so important that we follow it. So yeah, guys, that was just kind of my insights. I hope that you guys also gathered your own from this chapter and the other chapters that we read today. I would love to hear about it tomorrow. And I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow. I hope you have a great Saturday. And I hope you're all ready for a great Sabbath and rest day with the Lord. See you tomorrow, everyone. Bye.